The British royal family often finds itself at the center of global attention, not only because of tradition and pageantry, but also because of their personal connections with influential figures around the world. Recently, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made headlines once again, this time for their deeply moving tribute to Dame Jane Goodall, the legendary primatologist and conservationist who passed away, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy for humanity and the natural world. Dame Jane Goodall, who dedicated her entire life to the study of chimpanzees and environmental preservation, was not just a global icon but also a close personal friend of Prince Harry. Their relationship spanned years, rooted in a shared passion for wildlife conservation, environmental protection, and humanitarian work. When the news of her passing broke, the Sussexes were among the first to respond, honoring her memory with words that resonated deeply with millions around the globe. Prince Harry described Dame Jane Goodall as a beacon of light in a world that often feels consumed by darkness. He recalled her incredible ability to connect not only with animals but with people of all backgrounds, inspiring generations to think differently about the planet we inhabit. Meghan Markle added that Jane Goodall's compassion, humility, and tireless dedication will remain an eternal example of how one person can change the world. In their statement, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex emphasized how Jane Goodall was more than just a scientist. She was a humanitarian, a mentor, and, above all, a friend. Harry and Meghan reflected on the times they spent together, particularly highlighting her involvement with their own charitable efforts. The couple shared how Jane often encouraged them to remain steadfast in their mission, even when public scrutiny became overwhelming. Harry recalled a particularly personal memory of when Jane visited him in Windsor, just before Archie's birth. The warmth and kindness she showed in that private moment, he said, was something he would never forget. Jane had a remarkable ability to make even the most ordinary conversations feel meaningful, because she always spoke from the heart. Meghan, too, shared how deeply inspired she felt by Jane's commitment to women's empowerment and education, especially in communities where such opportunities were scarce. For Meghan, Jane Goodall was not only an icon of science but a role model of empathy and resilience. She reminded the world that compassion and determination could transform even the most difficult circumstances into stories of hope. Their tribute also carried an urgent reminder of the values Jane Goodall stood for. Harry and Meghan stressed that the best way to honor her memory is to continue her work, protecting the environment, caring for animals, and ensuring future generations inherit a world worth living in. They urged people to reflect on Jane's words and actions, and to find ways, big or small, to contribute to a healthier, more sustainable planet. This emotional statement quickly spread across media platforms, gaining global attention. Many felt it was one of the most genuine and heartfelt tributes the couple had ever shared. It also reminded the public of Harry's long-standing relationship with Jane Goodall. The two had met several times at conservation events, and Jane even played a special role in the launch of the Duke's environmental initiative, Travelist. Beyond their words, Harry and Meghan's actions in recent years also reflect Jane's influence. Their charitable foundation, Archwell, has consistently supported projects aligned with environmental sustainability, animal welfare, and youth empowerment, causes that were dear to Jane Goodall's heart. The loss of Dame Jane Goodall has undoubtedly left a void in the global community. For Harry and Meghan, the grief is not just about losing a friend, but about losing a guiding light who inspired their vision for a better future. Their tribute reflects not only sorrow but also determination to keep her spirit alive through action. Commentators have noted that this moment demonstrates once again the couple's ability to connect emotionally with global issues and with the public. While Harry and Meghan have often faced criticism and scrutiny in the media, tributes like this remind the world of their authenticity and their ongoing commitment to causes that extend far beyond royal traditions. For many royal observers, this tribute also highlights the unique path Harry and Meghan have carved for themselves. While they may no longer serve as working royals, their platform allows them to shed light on figures like Jane Goodall and amplify messages that truly matter. In doing so, they continue to balance personal grief with public responsibility. As global leaders, celebrities, and ordinary citizens continue to mourn Dame Jane Goodall, Harry and Meghan's heartfelt words stand as a reminder that her legacy will never fade. She was a pioneer who changed how humanity understands animals and ecosystems. She was a teacher who showed us the value of patience, observation, and empathy. And she was a friend who inspired even the most high-profile figures, including the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, to remain committed to compassion and service. The couple concluded their tribute with a poignant call to action, to protect the earth, cherish its creatures, and remember that every small act of kindness can create ripples of change. Jane taught us that hope is a choice, Harry wrote. In her honor, let us all choose hope. The death of Dame Jane Goodall marks the end of an era, but her influence continues to echo through the lives she touched, including those of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Their words serve as both a farewell and a promise that they, and many others, will continue the work she began. For their supporters, this tribute has been a powerful reminder of why Harry and Meghan's voices matter. For the global community, it is an invitation to carry forward Jane's vision of harmony between people, animals, and the environment. And for Jane Goodall herself, it is a final acknowledgement that her extraordinary life's work has not been in vain. In the days and weeks to come, more tributes will pour in from leaders, celebrities, and admirers worldwide. Yet the personal message from Harry and Meghan will remain one of the most touching, not only because of their personal relationship with Jane Goodall but also because of the sincerity and passion with which they expressed it. As the world says goodbye to Dame Jane Goodall, it is clear that her voice will live on through those she inspired. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's tribute captures this sentiment perfectly. Though she may no longer be with us, her mission continues, and her legacy will guide generations yet to come.